Executive Director of IFFM and founder of Mount Hope Project, the dashing Mr. Gerry Balasta.
Dashing, I like that.
Oh, this one, I'm sorry.
Dashing, I said I like dashing. Thanks. I just wanted to thank everyone. It's been a special week for us. Yeah, it took us a while to, get all of it together. I wish I could just spend my time hugging each and every one of you instead of speaking, but I guess maybe I can do that. It's probably easier. So, well, essentially, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the mission at the film festival, and maybe I'll share like a pretty cool story. So, as some of you know, I'm really a filmmaker, right? And like on the other end, I should be sitting there. I used to listen to the award ceremony and stuff. And then Luis approached me, right, one day, and he said, Gerry, I really like what you're trying to do. You're trying to use the arts and films to kind of, make an impact on lives. And said, why don't we start a film festival? And I'm like, film festival? I can't even like fill up theaters of my own movie. And there's this guy who wanted to start a film festival. And then he got me hooked because he said, what if we find more films or use all the films as a platform for change? And that got my attention. So the trailer you just saw, we are able to put that in our program. Like if you attended the festival, if you shared your film, like right now you're sitting here, you're supporting us, you're essentially part of what we're trying to do. And that's through the Mount Hope Project, the nonprofit that I also co-founded. So it's kind of cool, and I think it's unique to have that. And at the same time, if you shelled out like how much were tickets? $8, $15, like $1 of that will go to education. We are currently sending 26 children to school, and this children lives in mountains of trash. They live in mountains of trash in the Philippines, so essentially we want them to have other options. I don't think anyone should live in mountains of trash, all the more spend their entire lives there. So this scholarship, we have a partnership with Believe International. We aim to send these 26 kids initially from elementary all the way to college. So I'm pretty sure one of these kids is going to make a big impact. One of them may become a filmmaker, or maybe a doctor or a lawyer, if that's a good thing. It is a good thing. But yeah, seriously, I really just want to thank everyone. Troy, Mappet, for getting all of this together. Our staff, we are volunteer-based. Grace, the Badges, Adora Penn, and we became family. We have these cool volunteers, they just believe in what we're trying to do. Nicole, Natasha, David, Ashby, and Suhu. Really thank you guys. We never would have pulled it off without you guys. So on that note, I guess I'll hug you guys later. I think my time is running out. I want to introduce Jenny Fernan. She's one of the board of directors of our nonprofit, the Mount Hope Project.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very pleased to be part of the Mount Hope Project. When I met Gerry, I was pleasantly surprised because he did a movie on this mountain of trash in the biggest city in the Philippines, Quezon City. And I happened to have a project there. I work for a company that we extract the methane from the mountain of trash, and we convert it into electricity. So far, we have been supplying electricity to the perimeter area, the street lights, and around the dump site, and it has given a lot of provide security to the residents of the area. And the residents of the area are the scavengers who live there, who make their living from the trash. they get the recyclables from the trash. So to be part of Mount Hope is to provide the children of these families with, the possibility to go to school. And so I'm really, really happy to support Gerry in this project. And we will be showing his premiere. I will be doing a premiere of his movie in the Philippines. And from there, we will give all the proceeds from that gala premiere to the Mount Hope project. So without much ado, I'd like to congratulate again Gerry.
Thank you, Gerry. So this year we're gonna give it's gonna be an annual award. We're gonna to the IFFM. We're gonna give the Mount Hope Project Award for social activism. Essentially, we want to recognize films that deals with a social issue, human condition, or even historical event to increase awareness. And I think film is the most powerful medium, and I think New York City is the greatest city in the world. That's why we're doing this. So, but I have to thank two people. I could not, I must not forget, I'm going to get killed. Douglas Morris, the head of the jury. Can you stand up, Doug? And also our media sponsor, GMA Pinoy TV. So the Mount Hope Project Award for 2011 goes to 3 films. Left by the Ship. It's a film about generations. And Forgotten Soldiers. And Walking the Waking Journey. Let me just get the trophy, and can you please call the representative of each film to come forward?
Left by the Ship, directed by Emma Landy and Alberto Vendimiati. Forgotten Soldier, directed by Donald Plata. Walking the Waking, directed by Ferdinand Balanag.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Gerry Balasta, Luis Pedron, Adora, Grace, Moppet, and Troy for a wonderful job. Job well done. Thank you. And secondly, I would like to apologize for not being here during my my screening because it was the same day when my mother was laid to rest. So. Hey, Mama, this is for you. And thirdly, I would like to acknowledge a Hollywood actor who helped me out with this. As late as yesterday, I was in Los Angeles on a recording studio, same studio where Lady Gaga and the Eagles did their recording. Okay. Actor Lou Diamond Phillips, he did the narration for the broadcast version of Forgotten Soldiers. Wow. Yeah. And the broadcast version will be premiered at the National World War II Museum in New Orleans, January 18, 2012. And it's the same venue where Steven Spielberg's The Pacific and Ken Burns' The War premiered. So perhaps, the story that we're trying to tell, the soldiers, these veterans that we're trying to honor and whose story we're trying to tell, perhaps we'll be able to say when this is all said and done, that they are forgotten no more. Thank you.
I'm just here to represent my sister Emma Landy and her husband Alberto Vendimiati for Left by the Ship, which is a wonderful documentary about Filipino Amerasians, and perhaps I'll tell you a little bit more later.
I'd just like to thank the producers Ilanka Harazi, Corlin Reeves, and Fernando Balanga, who I have met personally, and it takes a great deal of understanding to even begin to conceptualize the passion and commitment these individuals poses towards their goals and making the world a little safer, really creating opportunities for the children of the future to advance themselves towards becoming world citizens. I'd like to thank you for this opportunity, in name of the producers and also for the organizers. Thank you very much.
So, for those of you who don't know anything about the film, it's about a Tibetan Buddhist monk who walks 30 days into the mountains and rescues at-risk children from the Bilpo region of Nepal. I have several copies of this book here tonight. If you're interested in having one, it's a beautiful coffee table book. Please come and see me. I'm a filmmaker who's been working with Lama Tenzin for 9 years now. And as a filmmaker, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the director of this movie. That's Ferdinand Belang. Because where Lama Tenzin goes, he walks 30 days over 5 18,000-foot passes. 18,000 feet is high enough to kill you if you don't time it right and acclimatize properly. And this young Filipino director was brave and fierce enough to go all the way up there, carrying a camera and making a movie about this incredible man. And I think he deserves a huge amount of credit for it.